Yes, it's me, Market Vendor here again today. Market Vendor in top gear today. So since a member of the Commons raised a red herring about Barbados selling out to China by becoming a republic, Bajans vexed like hell, including this vendor. Dr. Peter Lorry, however, delivered a masterclass in writing in response to the nonsense coming out of the former mother country. So the vendor's work is half done. Damon Edgell also deliver a proper response to Beijing hysteria. My job is to bring down the hammer. Now, according to these reliable sources, a number of things going to happen about here. We're going to get easy money from China, and that going to lead to a debt trap. And soon we're going to be all eating chow mein, wonton soup, and dogs might become scarce about here, too. Next, we shall all be speaking Cantonese, Pekingese, and all kind of ease. Share allegiance to Deng Xiaoping, President Xi, and all be reading from Mao's little red book. Number 3, gaudy Chinese buildings will be seen everywhere in Barbados, and beaches will become private as President Xi colonizes yet another third world country. You ever hear so much foolishness? No. I used to enjoy watching Jeremy Clarkson on Top Gear for comic relief primarily. But when he attempted to be a serious journalist, he crossing the line with talk about we going to regret going republic. Stick to what you know about, Jeremy. That is 2-stroke and 4-cylinder engines and raising sheep on the farm. What we not going to regret is the fact that when I use these islands to build one of empires, committed murder and mayhem, introduced slavery, refused to pay for one of sin's true reparations. David Cameron, remember, went to Jamaica and he told the former Prime Minister of Britain said that it was time to move on. Well, yes, Britain, we agree. It is also time for us to move out. Not just move on, move out. You may wish, Jeremy, though, to note that we have long been driving our own canoe. Not much about here is built in Britain anymore, thankfully. No more Vauxhalls, Fords, fix or repair daily, Austins. Instead, we have vehicles that actually work, made in Japan. Gone too is cable and wireless and rediffusion. Ditto British banks. In fact, if it wasn't for Tesco, Virgin and BA, not much about here would carry the name England or Britain on it. Thank God for Scotland. At least them just give me some proper single malts. We, on the other hand, produce the best rum in the world. We gave you the greatest cricketer of all time, Sir Garfield Sobers. And we are world leaders in renewable energy. And we ain't talked yet. But we own Queen, the right excellent Rihanna. For the record, though, check who owns most of your prized possessions in Britain these days. Have you been colonized by the Chinese, the Arabs, and the Indians? As you know, when a cuisine is now dominated too by food from another country with a raped and plundered India. And when last Market Vendor check? When I had a large Chinatown in the heart of jolly old London. So who colonizing who, my brother? Jolly old England is daily wallowing in minutiae about whether there was a party or whether it was a gathering at number 10, whether baby Archie is too dark and hung in Harry and Meghan, which even a blind man can see, while deflecting real concerns about Uncle Randy Andy and his alleged exploits with Jeffrey Epstein. Surely that deserves a little bit more of your attention and a little less by Harry and Meghan, not so? Finally, let me look at the facts. Look at the facts. You have a Prime Minister, comedic kind of guy, who has stumbled from crisis to crisis, struggling to put together a coherent sentence. We, in turn, have one who has wowed the crowd at COP26, the United Nations, and in other international fora, mere amor mortally. I rest my case. Market Vendor gone for now. You have a blessed and a wonderful day. You hear? Lord.